Hi, my name is Marius.
Hi, my name is Robin and we won
Hâck
Hâck
The
The Hague
Hague
2019.
Hello everyone, my name is Marius Berghoff. I'm a 21-year-old computer science student at the TU Delft. I'm also a full-stack developer at an online marketing agency in Rotterdam called Clever Strategy. And I'm one of the proud partners of Focus Platforms, a custom software company which I founded with two of my fellow students.
Hi, I'm Robin. I'm 20 years old and I'm a computer science student at Leiden University. And since a very young age, I'm very interested in all kinds of computers, and I also did a lot of experimenting with all these computers.
Okay, so Robin, I think that's a great question for you to answer. Why did we actually sign up?
Yeah, I saw an advertisement on the internet and you popped up in my mind, and I thought we had some experience with some OSINT challenges on the internet, so I thought we have to take part in this challenge.
We actually did those challenges while having a lecture, but we never told our parents that.
Yes. And Marius, did we prepare in any way?
Well, honestly, we did not really. Yeah, the only thing we did was install Windows and Mac OS. And so when we first entered the hall with all those other student hackers, well, they all had Ubuntu and Kali Linux and everything. We were just there with our Windows and MacBook. And so we felt like we had no chance, but in fact, well, turned out we were wrong. So that's just a sign for everyone. Everyone can be a winner at Hâck The Hague.
Our approach of Hâck The Hague 2019 was as follows. We first started with analyzing all the different types of provided websites and came to the conclusion that it was a wide variety of different websites and platforms that were used. This increased our chance of finding a vulnerability, and so the first thing we did was scan through all the websites and created a strategy per website within our boundaries. And Marius, can you maybe tell us something about the strategy?
Yeah, so since our knowledge is not too broad, we started off in the Chrome DevTools. We just looked at every request that was sent from and to the server. And we looked if there were some unusual values sent. And so at some point we had one website where there was something that was just weird to us, and we simply, because if you're a hacker then you know that this is simply tried an SQL injection, and that particular server responded well with some error code, which meant to us that we could indeed do an SQL injection in this website. So that was the next thing we did. We tried to show that we could drop a database, because the hard part of Hâck The Hague is that, well, you have to prove that you can do an SQL injection or whatever hack without actually dropping databases or doing any harm to a server. So we had a whole conversation with the jury about whether we could actually drop the database. And so in the end, they were convinced that we were able to do that. So that was also surprisingly enough to us, a simple hack with major consequences, of course, but a simple hack which led us to the first prize.
Yeah, and also a nice thing was they were monitoring everything. So if you would drop a database, you would get in real trouble, and everything will be messed up.
Yeah, they really keep track of what you're doing, and that's a good thing, I think.
So now it's time for some questions from you guys, and let's start with the first question.
All right, so I have a question for you, Robin.
Thank you.
It's a question by Cyber. What did you like most about Hâck The Hague?
Thank you. What we liked the most of Hâck The Hague, I think, was for the first time we were actually in the municipality of The Hague. I've never been there before, and we could sit on all the chairs of all the members of the city hall. So yeah, and also there was being great taking care of us. There was a lot of food and drink during the whole day, and even some pizza for dinner.
Yeah, I think that's a great summarization of the whole day.
The next question is from HTH19
5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55.
and the question is as follows. Did you apply any theory from school on Hâck The Hague?
That's a very good question, I think. So at university we do not learn too much about hacking, but one of the simplest attacks is of course the SQL injection, so we did learn something about it, not too much. They basically told us that it exists so that we can prevent it from happening. But for real exploitation tricks or vulnerabilities, you should not go to university, you should go somewhere else. So I think that answers your question.
Yeah, so it's really, life hacking is really different than school.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
And now we go to the last question of this section, Marius.
Yeah, the last question is for you, Robin. It's a question by apostrophe or true, and the question is, what do you hope to see in Hâck The Hague 2021?
Yeah, first of all, I hope Hâck The Hague can take place this year because of the COVID. And I think I speak for both of us that we hope to see a lot of other student hackers this year, and we hope to really inspire them to come this year because it's really a fun day and you learn a lot of things. Yeah.
So that's it for this quick intermezzo, and now we'll move on with the other questions. Oh, okay. The biggest eye-opener, for me personally, the biggest eye-opener was clearly that anyone who participates in Hâck The Hague is actually able to win the contest.
Yeah, I can strongly agree. Yeah, it was also very interesting to see that there were people who were using extreme Linux distributions and using all kind of command line tools. And we were just using Chrome DevTools. It can be just that simple. And we also used Postman for analyzing and configuring some requests to send to the server. But yeah, it just can be that simple.
Yeah, so keep in mind, the most simple hacks are also the most impactful ones.
Yeah, I think it's very important that student hackers take part in Hâck The Hague because they just give a fresh view and another perspective than the normal hackers or pen testers that were involved in the cybersecurity of The Hague.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. The professional ethical hackers, they of course, and it doesn't matter if it's consciously or unconsciously, follow a list of vulnerabilities of things they always do, and student hackers are just way more free in their mind and doing whatever they want. And that's of course not to say that ethical hackers, professional ethical hackers, are unnecessary at Hâck The Hague. That's not true. We need them as well because they have way more experience. They know everything, single bit about hacking. And but yeah, for the students, we need you as well. We are going to be participating again this year, and
therefore, we hope to see you there.